Crimson Peak, directed by Guillermo del Toro, is a gothic romance ghost story set in the early 1900s. The film follows Edith Cushing, Mia Wasikowska, an aspiring writer who believes in ghosts after being visited by her mother's spirit as a child. That apparition warned her to beware of Crimson Peak. Years later, Edith meets Sir Thomas Sharp, Tom Hiddleston, a charming English baronet seeking investors for his clay mining invention. Despite her father's distrust, Edith falls in love with Thomas. After her father's mysterious and brutal murder, she marries Thomas and moves to England to his crumbling ancestral home, Allerdale Hall, which sits atop a mountain of red clay that seeps through the foundation and snow, earning it the nickname Crimson Peak. At Allerdale Hall, Edith contends with Thomas's domineering sister Lucille, Jessica Chastain, who maintains a strange hold over her brother. Edith begins encountering violent, disfigured ghosts throughout the mansion. As she investigates, she discovers disturbing truths. Thomas has been married multiple times before, and all his previous wives died mysteriously after signing over their fortunes. The central revelation is that the Sharp siblings have been murdering wealthy women for their inheritances to fund Thomas's inventions and maintain their family estate. The ghosts Edith sees are Thomas's previous wives, trying to warn her. Moreover, Thomas and Lucille have been engaged in an incestuous relationship since childhood, with Lucille being the mastermind behind their murderous scheme. As Edith uncovers these horrifying secrets, she realizes she's been slowly poisoned by Lucille. Thomas, who has genuinely fallen in love with Edith, breaking their pattern, attempts to save her by giving her an antidote. When Lucille discovers his betrayal, she fatally stabs him. Edith's childhood friend, Dr. Alan McMichael, arrives to rescue her, but is wounded by Lucille. In the climactic showdown, Thomas returns as a ghost to distract Lucille, allowing Edith to kill her with a shovel. The film ends with Edith escaping Allerdale Hall with Alan, while Lucille's spirit remains trapped at Crimson Peak, playing the piano in eternal solitude. The film uses color symbolism extensively, contrasting Edith's golden warmth against the blood-red clay and cold blues of Allerdale Hall. The mansion itself serves as a metaphor for the decaying aristocracy and the siblings' rotting souls. Unlike traditional ghost stories, Del Toro positions the ghosts as messengers and victims rather than villains, with the true monsters being human all along. And that's the end of this story. Subscribe to Horror Vault to watch such interesting horror stories.